It's Thursday, April 3rd in the year 2025, also known as the smartest year ever. My name is Gordy, and today we are talking about the hidden ligament that helps you run, known as the Nuchal ligament. I was listening to a book, Born to Run. It's like the runner's Bible, I hear. You know, it's about this endurance marathon or ultra marathon runners, this tribe in Mexico that are just naturals, and it's part of their culture to run long distances. In the process, I learned a lot about the early history of running and the anthropological impact that being able to run long distances probably had for us. And I want to share a little bit of that with you today because I think it's very fascinating, very interesting stuff that I hadn't heard of before. The Nuchal ligament. I don't know. Let me know if you heard of it. Maybe you have, but I hadn't. So let's get right into it. Cheetahs win sprints. Humans win marathons. And the secret weapon? A stretchy ligament in your neck. Indeed, you have a ligament in your neck that helped your ancestors chase antelope to death. It's called the Nuchal ligament, and unless you're a horse, a dog, or a human, you probably don't have one. But I bet you are one of those, so that's not a great setup by me, to be honest. But this odd little strap of connective tissue runs from the base of your skull down to your upper spine. It doesn't do much for posture, and it won't help you win a bodybuilding contest. What it does help you do is run. A lot. See, when you're running, especially long distances, your head wants to bounce around like a bowling ball on a pogo stick. The Nuchal ligament acts like a built-in shock absorber, keeping your head steady while the rest of your body hammers away underneath. It's the biological version of a Steadicam. And that's where the endurance running hypothesis comes in, a theory that early humans evolved not just to walk upright, but to run long distances. Not fast, just far enough to exhaust prey. It's called persistence hunting. Our ancestors would track animals like kudu or antelope in the midday heat, trotting after them for hours. The animals would sprint and then rest, and sprint and rest. And humans, we just kept going. Eventually, the prey would collapse from overheating or exhaustion, which sounds like the most low-effort way to win dinner if you ignore the 6-hour jog that you had to do to chase down this antelope until it was tired enough for you to make it a meal. The Nuchal ligament shows up in fossil records of Homo erectus, but not in earlier hominins like the Australopithecus. Try it again. But not in earlier hominins like Australopithecus. Again, but not in earlier hominins like Australopithecus. But not in earlier hominins like Australopithecus. Oh man, I might just have to leave this in just for the novelty of it. Australopithecus. I can say it, but then when I have to add something. All right, the Nuchal ligament shows up in fossil records of Homo erectus, but not in earlier hominins like Australopithecus. You know what I mean. All right. The Nuchal ligament shows up in fossil records of Homo erectus, but not in earlier hominins like Australopithecus. That timing aligns suspiciously well with the rise of endurance hunting, and also means your neck might be more closely related to the marathon than you think. And fun fact, when researchers first noticed this ligament in human cadavers back in the 1800s, they didn't think it was important. It was just another weird tendon doing its thing. It took evolutionary biology and a whole lot of sweaty field work to realize that this stretchy little band might be one of the reasons we outlasted other species. So next time you're out for a run and your head isn't flopping around like a dashboard bobblehead, you can thank your Nuchal ligament. Yeah, there you have it. The Nuchal ligament. A weird strip of neck meat that helped humans become the slowest, sweatiest apex predators on Earth. Run on over to see my sources, which can be found in the YouTube description. Please leave me a comment, rate, like, subscribe, follow, all that. Super appreciated. So thank you. At Smartest Year Ever, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, full-length episodes like this. At Smartest Year Ever, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts for a 1-minute condensed version. Stay curious, stay clever on our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalist. I will see you tomorrow in the smartest year ever.